Consciousness is kind of like how present you are in the real world. Most guys are semi AFK, like, you know, the video game analogy, like away from keyboard, or like BRB. Like when you used to play games, you'd say AFK or BRB. Most guys are BRB in their own mind. Most guys are fucking AFK in the real world. The reason, like the way you stop being AFK. Can you guess what it is? How could you stop being unconscious? Be more conscious. How? What activity, what habit do you think might make you more conscious? Meditation. Mark my words. Meditation is the cure to internet addiction. I'll say that again and you better listen. Meditation is the cure to internet addiction. No one makes money from it. No one profits from meditation. You can do it right here, right now for free. We can do it together. Close your eyes, bitch. The way that I like to meditate is a little bit different. I like to do what I call deep breathing meditation. It's something I learned from this book, The Way of the Superior Man. And I'll read it out to you actually. Chapter 45, breathe down the fronts. All men tend to have blocks in the front of their body, along an imaginary line that runs from the top of the head, through the tongue, throat, heart, solar plexus, navel, and genitals, down to the perineum. The principal bodily key to mastering the world, think about that. The principal bodily key to mastering the world and women is maintaining a full and open front of the body at all times. The best method is through full and relaxed breathing, drawing energy down the front and freeing energy from neurotic self-concern. Neurotic self-concern, that sounds like you, doesn't it? Be honest, neurotic self-concern. Just... So here is something I read every single day to help me meditate. You do it. I can't really follow along as I'm reading it, but you do it. Okay, I'll read it out to you. You practice. You do just exactly what I'm about to say. So make sure you sit up straight. It'll really help. Or stand up. Open out your chest like this. Like push forward like you got big titties. So like almost like you're pinching your shoulder blades back together as if you're about to do like a bench press set. Now follow what I say. Inhale deeply through your nose and breathe through whatever tensions you notice in your body. Inhale deeply into your lower belly, then exhale. On your next inhalation, breathe into your lower and upper belly, then exhale. On your next inhalation, fill your entire belly, then your solar plexus and lower chest, then exhale. Then inhale, fill your belly, solar plexus, and your entire chest in that order. For several breaths, inhale fully in this way, filling your belly, solar plexus, and finally your chest, then exhale fully, slowly, and smoothly. There's another bit I'll read you as well. I know that this seems weird what we're going through right now. And all of the Jeffreys, by the way, have already clicked off this video. Only the guys who are actually going to make progress in life are still here. Because now I've told you what the secret is. I've told you, you need to meditate. You need to go through a little bit of discomfort to follow some kind of habit which is productive. All of the fucking little Jeffreys have clicked on, oh, next video, next video. Because now it's time to take action, right? But if you're still watching, you've got potential. This is one of my most favorite paragraphs of this entire book. And if you know me and how much I mention this book, you should probably listen to this closely. Right now, notice your breath. Are you inhaling so deeply you feel your genitals bulging slightly? Is your belly rising and falling with your inhale and exhale like a mighty bellows? Your belly and lower abdomen are special places of power. If your breath does not reach these areas, you can't recharge your batteries. You will feel weak and unsure of yourself. Your effect in the world will be minimal, less than your full potential. All of this comes down to the way that you breathe. You were never given a breathing class in school. Your parents never taught you how to breathe because they don't breathe correctly. No personal trainer will teach you this because they don't breathe correctly. Everyone breathes like a little bitch these days. There's a guy, a YouTuber that I like, his name's Elliot Hulse, and he had a video over 10 years ago titled "Breathe into your balls." You should breathe so deeply that your dick literally moves. And if your dick doesn't move, if your balls don't bulge with each breath you take, you're breathing like a bitch. There's two ways to breathe. Either you breathe like a bitch or you breathe like a king. Which one will it be? I want you to think of the way a king at the front of the court would breathe. How would a king who was sure of himself, how would he breathe? Would he breathe the same way as you? Rolled forward, like shoulders, shallow, deep, fast inhales, anxious breaths. Would you like a half-blocked nose? Or would a king, he's rested back, he's not like pretending, he can be totally authentic because he's certain of himself, he's the king. He's rested back and his fat belly is bulging. He's not there trying to think of, trying to make his abs look better or anything. This is pure authenticity, the power of a king, the breath of a king. Belly bulging, mighty bellows. You probably are doing your first few real powerful breaths today. You'll notice because the first time when I consciously do this, I genuinely feel like my stomach open up the way it's supposed to. And I notice I was not breathing right for literally 99% of the day. And this is me right here, right now, like as of today. Even though I know this passage from this book and I actually practice it every single day, I'm telling you right now, most of our breaths are that of little bitches. And so if you can't even breathe right, how are you gonna cure your internet addiction? If you don't even know how to breathe, bro. You don't even know how to breathe and you're trying to quit porn. You don't even know how to breathe and you're trying to reduce your internet usage. Bro, there's a million scientists, there's a million software developer nerds who are against you. They've split tested everything. They've optimized these websites to keep you on there for as long as possible. So really, you're in a war against these million nerds, right? These software developers who have been testing everything. All of these coders and everything, right? You're in a war against them. There's you on the lone battlefield. And then there's them. And here you are. And you're not even breathing right, bro. The one thing that you're just born with, you can't even do, bro.